Dragon Ball editor say? What the Dragon Ball editor say about Attack on Titan?
So the Dragon Ball editor was basically saying that anybody can write the character, even a child could write a character, but he was basically saying that the AOT writer doesn't know how to tell a story from like the tell a story from the character's point of view. Literally, like almost word for word for like what he was saying. Like he was saying
how to.
He was saying like the reason why like stories like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z have so much longevity is because like you're experiencing, like you're immersed in the journey of it all. Like you're experiencing the journey of it all. And AOT doesn't have like that same type of feeling.
Because he didn't even, because he wasn't writing a normal shonen story.
Yeah, but I say this is a different kind of like writing style. So half of the allure of Attack on Titan is the mystery element. You know what I mean? So it comes from different angles. I feel like if he would have wrote it in a linear way, like a Naruto or One Piece, it wouldn't hit the same way. You know,
no, it's not, and it's also not supposed to be a long story. Like they already have shortened lifespans being a Titan as it is. They got a finite window to get the shit done.
Yeah, and the life expectancy living in a world with Titans isn't that long anyway. So
yeah,
or at least as a Survey Corps member,
I ain't gonna lie.
That's peak hate. I love some good hate though. I love some good hate.
The first episode, first chapter is literally Eren talking to himself.
And I don't even agree with that because I feel like we did kind of go through the journey with Eren, because think about it. You started as, you know, somebody who wanted to be a hero or Survey Corps member or somebody who wanted to have some kind of effect on the society living on. He joins the corps. You know what I mean? As a kind of a weaker, he's not like athletic like, you know, some of the other people like Mikasa or like, you know, Levi, but he's there. He has heart. You know, they finally go on their expeditions and stuff like that. We lose people along the way. They come back, they learn about what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like, and there's a huge difference in Eren then and Eren now, even everybody then and now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we did kind of grow with them through the story. It's just not a longer story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Naruto's. Yeah,
like Full Metal is like same like length.
That I will say that's a good comparison. That's a good comparison. Like Naruto, you're literally with him from age like 12 to 16. You know what I mean? And if you go through Boruto, then it's 12 to 30. But like I don't think you can compare those two shows like that.
No, I mean because they're both like that's only like 130 chapters. Like he wrote a concise, clear story. I'm like if you want to get all mixed up with the timeline. Understanding, I guess, but like I feel like that's a pretty he executed that shit to like the utmost degree. Because like I don't know too many people who's gonna be able to pull that off as well as that nigga did.
And I agree. Also, you know, what they say about having glass houses and throwing rocks. Like, bro, you edited Dragon Ball, big dog. Like, do we really want to talk about it, or we like?
It's funny though, because he was saying like then he even went further to say that like every manga that's like coming out should be less like AOT and more like Dragon Ball and Naruto, and like the sense that like they shouldn't be like these over complicated like stories.
Whoa! He better keep Naruto name out his mouth when he don't drag Naruto down with you. Naruto has themes and complexities and undertones. Dragon Ball Z, I don't want the Dragon Ball heads to come at me, but don't put those two in the same conversation. No, don't try to bring Kishimoto down with.
So Jay, are you saying that like in terms of complexity, like Dragon Ball Z doesn't hold any feather to Naruto?
Nah, not at all. No, it's not even close. Like, we're keeping it a buck. I'm not saying it doesn't have its layers, but the layers aren't as complex and they're not as thematic, you know? Like, but it's cool though, because like, you know, Dragon Ball Z is a little bit more sci-fi. Like, Naruto's a little bit more like, I don't even know what the word would be, mystical? I guess. Mystical, definitely, and a little bit more of a reflection on society. You know, like as people and things like that. Dragon Ball isn't as much. Yeah, a lot political. A lot political. Yeah. If we keep it in a buck, you can't either. That's like an auto-tune or like singer getting mad about talking about, oh, he don't sing. Like, bro, what? What are we talking about here? Like, and then try to use somebody else that's not you to like make a point. Like,
yeah.
Because in all honesty, I can't even tell you what the clear theme is of Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna have to like read that shit or something, because like off the top of my head, I can't tell you the clear theme of that shit.
The theme of Dragon Ball is just keep getting stronger, because no matter how many people you defeat, it's gonna be somebody stronger, and they might want to destroy the Earth. So just get stronger.
I don't feel
Never
like
stop training.
I don't feel like that's a good narrative theme for real. Because like, I guess you can.
That's the theme of the show. Never stop training, bro. Fuck like, your family. Fuck any dreams, goals, and aspirations. Just train.
Because I'll just say with Naruto, it's a clear one of connections, and then with One Piece, it's obviously freedom. So like,
what's Goku's most famous line? Do you even train?
That didn't even come in the actual show.
Literally, no.
That came in Super.
It's I will not let you destroy my world. I think that deserves.
Okay, so any MC ever. That's his that's
any
MC ever.
Crazy,
I will not let you destroy my world.
That is low key very generic.
You know what I mean? Like
that's not even low key.
No, he was like, you know, one of the first to do it, so they can do it. But I'm not gonna say, somebody in the comments said DBZ don't have a plot. I'm not saying it doesn't have a plot, but let's not put yourself in the same conversation as One Piece, Dragon Ball, One Piece.
It's
and
not
Naruto.
it's not like a very. They're all like, each arc is like basically its own thing. Like each arc isn't like flowing into the next arc and like continuously like layering itself. I feel like. But
if we're being honest, Toyotaro did a better job with that than rest in peace to my boy. But Toyotaro, his stuff at least flows. He makes callbacks to other arcs, you know what I mean, and kind of hits themes from other arcs and pulls into like what he has going on now. Yeah. Before that, it was just Saiyans, Frieza, androids, Buu Saga. You know what I mean? With nothing. The only thing that was repetitive or that was like a repeated theme was the Dragon Balls. Or the Dragon Balls.
I guess Trunks was probably his best attempt.
Yeah. But again, it's Dragon Ball is more of a sci-fi show. So it's like, well, see, the thing is too, sci-fi usually is some kind of like critique or reflection on humanity as far as where it's going. And Dragon Ball doesn't really do that. So it's I don't know. Like, I don't want to turn this to shit on Dragon Ball segment, because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. But don't bring Naruto into a fight that he had nothing to do with. You about to make you feel me?
You about to make AOT fans come after Naruto.
Literally.
Naruto, honestly, I feel like AOT fans and Naruto fans are like pretty close. Like I never see anything going on between those two fandoms.
Yeah, no, dead ass. That was dead ass. Dragon Ball tried to say, I'm gonna get my little homie on you.
But the little homie, the big homie.
All right, little homie, the big homie. No. Nah, I saw something that said Dragon Ball still carrying the GDP of Japan. It's always gonna be the big homie. I don't know if it was true or not, but I saw that.
Honestly, I believe it.
I did see that. I mean,
they were like, they'll never let it end, because if they do, Japan has to find another source. All right, let's move on. We got the do you guys want to talk about the windbreaker artist, or how y'all feeling?
I mean, we can do like a little
we could talk about the fact that should we explain what happened? I feel like everybody might already know.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah.
So basically, like after 550 chapters of one of the most popular webtoons out right now, Windbreaker, the artist was caught. I guess this is technically like plagiarizing, as he traced like 5 people's artworks, one including Tokyo Ghoul. And for that reason, now the Windbreaker manga is basically like axed after 550 chapters. So opinions?
In a 13-year run, 550 chapters in a 13-year run. That is insane.
That is insane.
The thing is with me though, like, niggas don't own poses. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't own a pose. So it's just like, it's not like he didn't take any of the other characters' likeness or like anything else. Because it's not like that character came up with that pose. It wasn't like a pose specific to any of those characters. Like, because he still had to draw it in his art style.
He still did. If you look at the comparisons, a lot of them are so close, I understand it. But
yeah, because he copied the pose.
If that's the case, then what are we going to do about AI? Because AI is literally copying, taking. I'm saying, but like, people are starting to use that in their work already too. That's just the amalgamation of other people's art. So like,
but the thing is though, like those poses have been there from the dawn of time. Like niggas was probably making those type of poses for as long as, and somebody just happened to draw a pose. Like you can't copyright a pose. Then niggas can't draw.
Well, he's not being sued for anything, so it's not like a copyright.
No,
thing. That's
but
what
I'm just saying.
I think it's more like a love.
But I'm saying, but like,
almost.
But artists use references all the time.
Yeah.
So it's just like because niggas off the rip of their head can't necessarily just always do every single pose that they're potentially thinking of. They gotta find somebody who's potentially done the pose, and then use that pose as a reference to make the art. This nigga's on a time crunch making like what 50, 60 panels or pages.
My problem with the whole entire thing is the fact that out of all the things you could have traced, you decided to trace one of the most popular mangas in Tokyo Ghoul. You should have just chose some like shit that's like been like very low key. Honestly, by that point in time, if you were going to trace Tokyo Ghoul, you might as well have just traced all the big three, including Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. Might as well trace fucking Dragon Ball at that point.
But maybe they didn't have the reference he was looking for. Maybe Tokyo Ghoul had the reference.
Bro is the worst copier of all time. That's like copying somebody's paper word for word, bar for bar, and just. But then
but I got a question though. So in all the cityscapes and shit, Kagurabachi does this. A lot of new gen manga does this. They don't even like actually like draw those cityscapes. They just scan in the picture and then put a gradient filler on it, and that bitch is in there. So like, what is that thing? Because that's just copy and pasting a picture from somewhere else.
That's like a picture in real life,
But still, it's still copy and paste. Half the time, that's not even them going out there and taking it. They're just taking it from somewhere else and using it for backgrounds.
I mean, that's just a picture of like some real life. But I don't know.
I'm just like this, like a little like, where are we finna be?
That's why I brought up the AI thing because now a lot of people are using it already, and that's all that stuff comes from. Like the lead generation comes from works that are already there, so that means it's pulling from source material of other people's work. So in a way, it's the same premise. That's why it's like weird. Like you want to choose now to enforce something like that. It's just weird. It almost feels like there's like more behind this that they're not leading on to because it's the very end. He's in the final arc of a 13-year run. You know what I mean? Like, even if that's the case, they could have just let him finish it. They could have made their bag because it's super popular. I see there's a headline right here on Screen Rant that says it's a major webtoon with nearly 1 billion views. You know what I mean? So that for it to, you have to not want too many companies that are invested in this are losing money to like cancel him. You know what I mean? So that's why almost like there has to be something. He must have been doing something a little more devious than just tracing. You know, like,
I also heard like, this is something I've been seeing. Like, I heard his like timelines and schedules are ridiculous, and I guess he was probably trying to get into him. So maybe he started probably doing this to probably just maybe this nigga wanted to be done with it.
He was juicing. That's what he started juicing.
so maybe this nigga low key self-sabotaged himself to be done with it.
Maybe, I guess. Hey,
because if you ever see his like Instagram and shit, like that nigga be flexing. Like that nigga. That nigga got G-Wagons. That nigga got
no. They got him up out of here. They got him up out of here.
Because that nigga got partners. Because all the clothes, like if you look at the clothes that them niggas wearing that shit, they got all like the craziest designer fits that he actually owns in real life.
Oh, this man is scammer for real. That's what he sounds like, a Nigerian scammer. That's why I'm here. That's the image of my brain that you got.
No, but I'm saying like, and he got partnerships with some of these other like clothing brands.
I guess, hey, nah. See, he was doing something a little more devious. They were like, "We're just gonna say you were tracing." You know what I mean, and call it a day. Because there's no way, bro. 1 billion views? You think people are just gonna give 1 billion views because
of 5 traced photos?
Nah, I don't know.
I agree.
I guess they take that shit. They take tracing in the.
They don't take that shit serious. They take whatever else he was doing serious. They got to be something else.
Because other like artists have gotten like caught for tracing, right?
Yeah.
I would assume so, but
canceled in his final arc.
Yeah,
because the thing is, like, he canceled it. They didn't necessarily cancel it. He canceled it when he came and gave the apology.
They gave him an ultimatum. They said we're gonna leak out all your other bullshit that you have done in the past, or you could just step down now and just have and we'll just mark it down as tracing.
Maybe, I don't know.
Nah, they all dropped this announcement together. It says the company, the website, the host of the website, and the author shared the announcement. I think, yeah, nah. I think it was one of those things where he's so tied to Webtoon and some of these other big companies to where, like, if he fully goes down for whatever it was, they could go down with him a little bit. So they were like, you know what, we're just gonna make this an apology and call it a day. Call it a day,
but yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I still think that's crazy though.
That's why I think it's great. It doesn't necessarily, the punishment doesn't really fit the crime for me because also too, you're kneecapping your anime. Like if it's that popular, I mean, eventually it will be scouted for an anime at some point. But if there's no ending, nobody's going to want to make an anime for something that doesn't have an ending.
He posted like the manuscripts of the ending on his whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I guess.
So, but no, I think that's crazy because it's not like the nigga was plagiarizing the story. So it's just like
that we know of.
I mean, but the thing is, like, if he was, I think niggas in the 13 years that it's been out, some nigga would have found that out by now. I mean, niggas be saying such and such, be copying such and such all the time. So
yeah.
So I don't know any other cycling series.
So. Blessings to him. I hope he got that G-Wagon in his name. We can sell that bitch back. What we got next up on the list? Let's talk about some of the other summer anime. How about we each pick one that we really like? I feel like we're all gonna say the same shit.
Honestly, like I feel like everybody likes like the same stuff because I feel like out of all the stuff here, there wasn't like really like maybe I mean I know the summer Hikaru died. Like Jay's been messing with that. That's Jay's type of vibe right there.
I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely Jay's vibe. It was one of those Ken things where I glazed a little too early, bro. Like it was some work to get through that. It was some work. I had to like really force it. Maybe I caught myself at a bad time because it's subbed and it's slow and and I'm sure it's gonna pick up, but like I did have to force myself through like the second half of that first episode and the second episode. Because it's like, I think it is. Maybe it's because there's a lot of setup. I'm gonna keep giving it a chance, but it wasn't the easiest watch. I'll give you that.
Fair enough. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the stuff that are kind of like going crazy right now are a lot of the romances.
I've been seeing that a lot.
We got a generational romance.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to tap into romance anime this season. Like I feel like I'm gonna have to catch up on My Dress Up Darling. That's what it's called.
Oh, definitely watch that with your girl. I feel like your girl would like that shit.
All right, word. I heard the fan service is crazy for that though.
The physics are immaculate. I will agree.
Alert.
Hey, no, my girl loved that shit. She was like, "You see that?" I'm like, "Yeah." That's what I'm saying.
Couple that goons together, spoons together,
type shit.
Like,
but Call of the Night, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Call of the Night cooking.
Yo. Honestly, I might have to give
Creepy Nuts the one that Creepy Nuts
made.
Yeah.
I might have to give that a watch just because of the what do you call it? Theme song.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like I had watched it the first season like a couple months ago for the first time, just because I was trying to find something for me and old girl to watch, and I was seeing some visuals, like some like screen caps of it. I'm like, damn, aesthetically, this shit looks fucking amazing. And then I watched it, bro. We went through 12 episodes of that shit like in like 2 days. Like that shit's really good.
Hey,
one I've been hearing a lot about too, the fragrant flower blooms with dignity.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it a lot, and also on 9 Anime for like a week, it was like #1. So I was like, you know what?
No, I've been hearing a lot of things about that. I
might check it out.
Yeah.
It's on season 1, 2, I think. So
yeah,
it's weird though because it's only on like pirated sites because like Netflix ain't releasing it to like everybody else outside of Japan.
Netflix. Oh, okay.
No, it was supposed to, but they decided not.
Which is, bro, that honestly that might be the most annoying thing that Netflix has been doing.
It might not be Netflix's fault though, because Netflix could release it to everybody. You know they would. So it's probably some kind of licensing. Something
because they're releasing Dandadan and Toganaki on like same day, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like they did like the same thing with Sakamoto Days, where Sakamoto Days came out like a week later to like everybody else.
I can't picture that being on purpose, like on their part, like because it just seems like a bad way to
market.
You know? Yeah. So I feel like it's some licensing bullshit. Honestly,
you think it's like
it's
Japan's government?
It's Crunchyroll, Aniplex. You know, yeah, definitely. It's definitely Crunchyroll trying to maintain.
Because y'all see the stat now for Netflix, like they creeping up on their market share.
Yeah.
Like 50% of
Sony does
Netflix,
not like it. I promise you. Sony does not like it.
Was it 50% of Netflix users watch anime now?
I've been keeping up with it's like a war going on between them two right now. Like, because
and then I think like their anime users have like increased by like what
150% or something like that.
Like so like triple in the past like 5 years, which is kind of crazy.
Hey, it's getting big, bro. And Don to Don is like number 4 on Netflix worldwide right now.
Yeah,
Don to Don is going crazy. I guess I never realized how big it is until like other people like talk about it, like, you know.
Yeah, because I don't see a lot of people talking about it on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of people talk about it on my side of the internet a lot, on both manga and anime. Yeah.
It's got a big following, but it's like everybody's into it, you know. Like it's not like your typical like shonen fans that are into Dan Da Dan. Like I feel like a lot of people that enjoy romance anime are into it because it has a good like romance aspect to it.
Yeah,
and plus it's a sci-fi. Everybody loves sci-fi, so
because it blends like two. It blends two of them together. Technically, yeah,
it's a good mix because, like you say, you got the sci-fi mystical, you got a little bit of the romance, and then on top of that, you got like the engagement farmy. Comedic shit, but also a little edgy as far as like that's fucked up. We shouldn't be seeing this. So it's like it's controversy. There it is. So you got sci-fi, mysticism, romance, controversy. It's like the mix of like all the best stuff you can put in anime to keep it going. You know what I mean? Like half of Mushoku Tensei's run is based on controversy. You know what I mean? Like it's being carried by it. Like, you know what I mean? As far as views and engagement.
Mushoku Tensei might be like the only one that I have seen that could like get away with so much and like still be continuing. It's on a generational run, honestly.
I can't be mad. It definitely is. It definitely is.
And each time they drop a season, the animation just somehow finds a way to get better.
Bro, they literally made that anime studio for the sole purpose.
I saw that shit and I was like, ain't no fucking way. Like,
and then the fan animators too. Like, are you kidding me?
I thought that was a trailer at first.
Bro, why do the fan animators animate the shit better than I've seen any of MHA seasons animated, bro?
Oh, that's crazy.
And MHA, like I'm using MHA. I'm not saying that to like discard any credit to MHA whatsoever, because MHA does have some really good animation. But I'm saying like that's like the pedestal that I'm putting it on.
That's crazy. Marcus was like, let me make sure y'all know I'm not even trolling. I'm dead ass right now. That's what just in case y'all thought this was troll Marcus. No, this is dead ass Marcus. That's crazy. No, facts. So I don't know. Maybe one of these days I might have to just give it a chance just so I can, because that's the only thing I hate about when I'm sitting on it. People be like, oh, you didn't even watch it. So how would you even know? I'm like, bro.
And the thing is, Jay, like, as much as I hate on like its themes.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
No, like it's
so
still an interesting watch. I was gonna say it's an interesting watch. Like
it is a very interesting watch.
It gotta be. These motherfuckers be captivated,
bro. Because you be pissed off when you see this shit. Like, why am I seeing this shit? And you're just like, all right, okay, I see the story somehow is finding to bring me back in just a bit, so I'm not want to like quit the shit. But like,
bro, I never like wanted to punch a character through the screen so hard in my life until Rudius.
No, Rudius is a straight up dirtbag, bro. Like, I can't stand that nigga.
Hey, like, people, they be like, it's about his redemption, bro. Like,
there is no redemption.
That's what they be saying to me in my comments. They be like, you don't understand, bro. It's like, you know, not every character starts off good. But, you know what I mean? Like,
bro, he's like, it's like he would do like one thing though that makes you think, oh, maybe he's like not becoming that bad of a person, and then he would take like 5 steps down in regression. Like he would just go ahead and Sweet Home Alabama his cousin, like.
Sweet Home Alabama, your cousin.
Somebody, bro, like I ain't gonna lie. Some of these fans have been going to like sweet lengths to discredit like how related they actually are. Like they made a whole family tree of this shit.
Creepers.
Between him and like Eris. Like I'm not gonna lie, they are probably like 4th or 5th cousins, but but the fact that they still have the same last name and they keep saying that they're like Greyhearts, like it just doesn't make it a good look.
Yeah.
Like, because like after like third cousins, you damn near might not even be related anymore, for real. But
nah, because he reincarnated from like modern times, right?
Yeah.
So when people try to say like, oh, it's a different time period, not for him. Not for no matter if you sent me back 300 years ago and told me that woman is my cousin, it's over for that for me. I don't care where we at. You know what I mean? Like that's because I'm like a normally thinking something's wrong with bro.
I ain't gonna lie, but back then, 300 years back then, especially in them other countries, they was definitely inbreeding.
I know, but I'm saying 100%. Like if you sent me back, I'm not gonna just because it's the times. Yeah. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah. But they did somebody dropped the thing and they're like fourth or fifth cousins or something like that. It's just that
with the same last name.
Well, the surname, it was just the father. That whole situation kept on dropping.
You see, like the fact that like they even have to make documents like that.
Literally.
To, like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like that says all you need to know about like the criticism and like the allegations.
That
ass. Hey, blessings.
Mashoku freaks, eh?
Yeah,
you know what it is.
Hey, low key, Water Magician is actually a chill little watch.
Oh, I heard. I haven't checked it out yet. It's cool.
I watched the first episode.
It's a chill little watch. I'm not saying it's like anything like I might have gassed it up in my video, but like it's. I will say that I was surprised how well they did the water animation whenever he uses his abilities, and shit. Like it was actually like I've never seen somebody. He probably is the most creative person when it comes to using water magic.
Hey, there wasn't lying when he has 1,000 years of experience with water.
Yeah. And the nigga has like a trait that makes him like forever youthful. So like, yeah, he's
that's good. Yeah. Nah, I watched the first episode. It was pretty good.
I watched a little bit of The Silent Witch. It was pretty interesting. I'll probably keep watching a little bit. It's cool.
Yeah, I didn't
it's a lot, bro. It's a lot of like low key kind of like sleepers this summer. Like I feel like every summer it usually is, but it's kind of a lot that seem like they might have some be a little interesting. Yeah. Clevitus is I'm loving Clevitus.
Yeah, no, that honestly that arguably might be like the best like new sleeper this year.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of my favorite watches in a while. It's only 2 episodes in, but world building seems like it's gonna go crazy. I wonder how far is the manga over? Do you know, or if it's ongoing?
It got. I think it's either done or close to being done. I think it might be done because one of my mutuals, he told me he watched the first 2 episodes and then read all of it, and he said it's actually like he says it's gonna be one of them ones for real.
That's crazy. Webtoon comes up before manga does. Hey, Webtoon gonna get their bag.
It entered its final arc in 2025.
Okay, how many chapters, you know?
That's a really good question. I cannot answer that for you.
Okay.
But it's got to be far in.
Yeah. Well, it's about that time. Y'all trying to do some viewer topics?
Let's do it up.
Let's do it up. All right,
before we start that, I just want to say, Lord of the Mysteries, I would like to owe you an apology. That 4th episode was actually spectacular. Every episode since episode 1 has been getting better and better. I will not lie. It has been a phenomenal watch. The sound effects are crispy. I think the sound effects might actually give Fire Force a run for its money. The animation, I understand why now it has 30,000 fucking frames per episode because they were going crazy in episode 4.
Do you like the CGI?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Okay. Good.
I didn't mind it. I couldn't even tell that it was CGI, honestly.
Yeah, I'm about to say at this point.
I was like, CGI? You said CGI. I said, what part? What part?
Nigga, they had, I don't remember what was on it, but they had like a plate of food or something that I was like,
that shit was
actually delectable. Nigga,
when at the dinner party shit?
Bro, yes.
Yeah,
I'm like, there's no way they went this hard animating some crumpets. Like, what is going on?